Are we live? Oh, fun, fun, fun. Hello, welcome to Ducky's interview session and clearly Ducky's bar. Yeah, Ducky has a bar now. And what else do we have? Yeah, Ducky has fancy champagne. Yeah. That's
Oh,
what Ducky has. And this is Ducky's channel. As you can clearly see it spelled out, Ducky's channel, MOOSEHADDOCK. That's how you spell Ducky. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is Moose's channel. Thank you for having me, Moose.
anytime. Would you mind just doing me the favor? Chat, how does my audio sound? Because we've had a little bit of technical difficulties a moment ago, and I apologize to everybody for that. That was entirely my bad. But yes, I'm making sure with the best of my ability that this stream goes well because I've really wanted to stream with Ducky for the longest time, and I do not want any more technical issues going on with this. So, but Ducky, how are you today?
Hello, I am doing great. I just had a donut before stream. It was a strawberry cheesecake donut or something.
Strawberry
Yummy. It was really
cheesecake.
yummy.
Oh boy, oh
So
boy.
happy. Hi, Levy. Welcome in.
Yes, hi Levy, how are you doing? Yeah, I am sorry for everybody. Like I said, to give you just the 10-second fast version of what happened. I went live, and within like the first 2 or 3 minutes of going live, for some reason I had a quick power outage. So, yeah, I have no idea what happened. And I had to re-scramble everything. My mouse stopped working. You know, technical difficulties. It's okay. It's okay. Happens every once in a while.
Happens every time Moose tries to stream with Ducky.
Honestly, Ducky's not wrong, and I'm sorry about that. It's so sad.
Why are you saying sorry? I should say sorry. It seems like Ducky gives some sort of luck. The bad kind.
No, it's my fault. But last time it was my internet. This time there was my power just going out randomly.
Happens.
Oh,
It happens to the best of us.
Levy, thank you. I feel very sexy. I have a nice little glow up going. I mean, I'm wearing a Ducky drip right now, so I'm feeling really attractive.
Ducky drip. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ducky drip.
Very nice.
Yeet.
Personally designed by Ducky.
Personally designed by Ducky. Oh yeah. So, now the way this is going to go, everybody, for those in chat, this stream is going to be the opposite of my usual. So normally, whenever I do this, it is I ask questions. I have like funny banter and whatnot with the person I'm interviewing, and from there we just kind of go and have a good time with their questions. But this time, Ducky is going to be the majestic mermoose, and I am going to be the lovely guest. So,
Yes.
ooh, I should have made you some antlers to put on. That would have been cute.
Well, it's okay next time.
Next time? Okay. Sounds good to me. So,
So,
I am ready whenever you are, please. I turn my stream over. The moose call in is yours for the next interview amount of time.
I hope you don't regret it, Moose.
Guys,
All right.
I'm scared.
So I think everyone here is like pretty well aware of like your usual interviews and stuff and how you grill the people who come on your call-in, but this time it's your turn to be grilled. So Moose, Haddock, Mermoose, Moose, I don't know, what do you call yourself by? You have many names, many nicknames. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I am the majestic mermoose. I am the owner of the Moose Call Inn. I go by Moose Haddock, but you can call me whatever you like. Today, you can call me, you know what? Today, you can call me Mooster Ducky. There we go.
Mooster Ducky?
Yes.
A very interesting name.
Yes, we have Monster Ducky, so why not we have Mooster Ducky?
Okay. And you're a VTuber, right?
I think I'm a VTuber. I probably am a VTuber.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, what you see is what you get. So, if you think I'm virtual, I am. If you think I'm real, I am.
Ooh. Interesting. A flesh tuber, I see.
Yes.
So, I have to ask, what do you call your fans?
What do I call my fans? See, that one changes a little bit. Typically, I call them my guests. Sometimes I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going, guys? Guests, mostly, I guess, would be the correct term, because that's the role I have for them in the Discord. So, yeah, I would say that most people here are my honored guests, even though sometimes I don't treat them as honored as they should be. They like to misbehave a bit.
They like misbehaving guests? Okay. So, you seem like a very... Yeah?
Oh no, I was going to say, have you not had rowdy people in your pond before? I mean, that's how my guests are, like, all the time.
Oh yeah, my some of the ducklets in my pond, sometimes they do like to splash around a lot. And yeah, it's okay. They can be a little bit rowdy too.
It's okay. Levy is one of the good ones. I know.
Well, are you sure about that?
100%. Me and Levy are on the same page always, right? Right?
Oh my.
My good friend Levy.
Then.
But go ahead, please. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. You know me well, Moose. Oh my goodness. You guys really are on the same page.
Look,
alright.
It's just a bromance. So, it's fine.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Levy has so many bromances, and now Moose is one of them too.
I'll be part of his harem. But no, sorry, we're getting a little off topic. My bad.
No, it's okay. Levy is a harem now. It's something I have to deal with. And it seems like it's something to add to your lore, which brings me to my next question. Any lore to share with us?
Oh, well, if you want some lore about me, here we go. My mother was a moose. My father was a haddock. There was magical water, and somehow I was born. Because of the magic water, I have some magic antlers. And I like to do what I call antlermancy, which basically just kind of lets me do things with whatever I kind of imagine for the most part. And what I wanted to do the most of all was have a fun place for everyone to gather. And that is why I made the Moose Call Inn, my own little pocket dimension tavern that everybody can come to, have a drink, spend the night, have fun, socialize, you know, usual stuff. And
that's so adorable.
Yay! I love it. Absolutely adorable. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah. That's some good magic put to good use. Like, this place is comfy. This place is nice. And it serves good food, too.
Ooh, yes
Very
it does.
Good food.
Guys, feel free to check out the Discord where we have a lot of good food options there. Don't shameless plug, but you know. Ooh, Ducky, may I ask you a question?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
In regards to my lore, I said there was magic water. Is your pond magic? Was I born in Ducky's pond?
No, I don't... What? I never thought of it like that way. I thought my ducklets just, like, appeared out of nowhere. But maybe you might be right. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they just magically appear, coming out from the pond itself, emerging through the water, doing a little Ariel, Little Mermaid, part of your world kind of splash.
Part of your world, And also, hello, Luna. Hello, Tiny. Sorry for the inconvenience earlier. Internet and electricity and technology went boom. So, yes.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
But please, continue. I am so sorry for interrupting.
No, you're not interrupting. This is a open interview. Wait,
Ooh.
no, it's not open interview. I'm the one asking the questions, but anyone can comment on your answers.
Ooh. Comment all you want, chat, please. We encourage it.
But speaking of part of your world, do you really like Little Mermaid, huh? Is she like a cousin or something? How do you know her?
Well, you see, me and Ariel, and actually it wasn't Ariel, it was one of her older sisters. We went to school together, back at Mermaid Academy, and we ended up having a good time together though, and I think it was her third oldest, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we had a good time together, and that's how I met that family. And they taught me a lot about how to sing. Not very well, but they taught me how to sing.
Oh,
So,
that's amazing.
yes, and
Maybe someday you can do a duet.
that would actually be a ton of fun. Honestly, Sebastian was always pretty cool because he's the one who taught me under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Okay.
Yeah, I love that one. Thank you. I love it.
Aw. So, what is now? I'm just going to counter. Do you have a favorite Little Mermaid song?
Favorite? Oh, it has to be the one that you just sang.
Aw.
It was my favorite for a very long time. But you wanna know the reason why it's my favorite?
Why?
So, before I didn't really have a favorite Little Mermaid song, but, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 on my PS2.
Oh, yes.
They had the little rhythm game for Under the Sea.
Mhm.
I played it so many times.
Ducky.
He was a fan.
Ducky. Okay, guys. This is where we're going to get incredibly intimate, incredibly early in the stream. Okay.
Sorry, what?
No, we're getting incredibly intimate now. Ducky, I will get on my one fin, my only fin. I will propose to you right now. Ducky, will you play Kingdom Hearts with me? No. I'll be honest. So, it was one of your other questions, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite video game of all time. I absolutely love that game so much. And the second you mentioned it, I was like, Ducky, my love for you burns like the eternal primordial flame. Ah, you just made my day so much. Thank you.
We can't be together. I'm on land and you're on sea.
Well, I'm expecting to roast this duck really good and medium rare. Sorry, chat is just a... Don't worry, guys. We can be together. I can eat Ducky. Wait, what?
Oh. Okay, thanks everyone for coming to the interview. I guess this is the end of it. Bye.
Yep. No. We're not ending the interview. Though, I guess with the primordial flame, we could use that to, roast some duck. Never mind. We're changing subject.
No. Moving on. So you're a majestic mermoose from the sea who was birthed by magical water.
Yes.
As such, as you're really what's the word? Proud of your antlers and your tail, we really want to see it. Can you tell us what you like about your model? Maybe give us a little showcase as well?
Well, let me quickly take off my sweater real quick. Yep. Haha. Don't worry, guys. This is now slight striptease. It's okay. No. Here we go. There we go. Everybody, look at the nice tail. Look at the nice antlers. I love everything about this. I love how much I sparkle, how much my tail kind of sways, goes back and forth. My antlers, they are nice and full. They are very attention drawing. I love listening to music, and I love that I can take off my headphones if needed. But I prefer them on. They're the only piece of clothing that I wear. So, but other than that, yeah, I really loved how like I shimmer. Like I feel like I'm so pretty, and I got these like little pieces of like coral scales like on my fur, kind of where it like blends in together a bit. So yeah, yes, I'm like just as Luna says, shines like a pearl under the morning sunlight. See, that's a beautiful way.
Wow, amazing, Luna. I love that.
So
Very, very nice.
allow me to put myself back into proportion. Haha. And let me
Uh-huh.
put back on some clothing, just a little bit.
Thank you so much for showing off more of yourself, like showing what you like about yourself. I really do like the shimmering skills. They are very, very pretty.
Aw, I thank you. I really,
Yeah.
like I said, I really enjoy this model a lot, and it is a nice upgrade to my previous one. Like, I won't say that my first model was bad, but I like this one at least better for what it kind of can do and everything. It feels a bit more expressive, it has a bit more movement to it, so I really enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too.
I feel Moose 1.0 and Moose 2.0, they both have special places in our hearts.
Aww.
Moose-shaped places.
Ducky is
Yeah.
so sweet. She is the bestest, guys. Also, I'm
Oh.
just saying, I was talking to you about this before stream, but one of my favorite things of you is we can't see it now on screen, but Ducky has this little like Ducky ball purse charm thing on her waist. That's easily my
A little
favorite thing.
keychain.
Little
Yeah,
keychain. There we go.
keychain.
Ducky has a special place in our stomach. Yes. wait,
What?
wait. Oh, sorry. Unless you're talking about me. But if maybe I have a special place in your stomach. I am the perfect combination of surf and turf, but that's a different story altogether.
Moose, do you wanna? Should we let chat see the little keychain for like just a hot minute?
Sure. Ducky. And
Am I
then,
flying up right now?
yes, you moved up slightly.
Okay, so this is the keychain he's talking about. It's really, really bouncy, and I really like it too. It's so derpy.
It is so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Her giant bow is adorable too.
It's giant bow. Very pretty.
Honestly, Luna, if you don't know, one of the things that drew me to Ducky in the first place was just how absolutely adorable her sweater is. And Ducky, would you like to tell them what I used to ask you every time when I first met you?
Oh yeah, every time Moose would like show up in my stream, he would always ask when am I giving him the sweater. So I was like, okay, okay, I'll get it fixed for you.
Hmm.
So I contacted my tailor all the way in Petty, and we got it shipped down directly to Moose, which is the one you see him wearing right now, made of the finest moose fur.
It feels so good. It is so cozy, and I feel like I now am one of the only two people to have a Ducky sweater. I think.
Yeah. It's
Ye-
limited edition.
Normally, you guys have to pay extra for this type of action. So,
Yeah.
ah,
All right. Now that we've gotten to know you a little bit more on a personal level, maybe we can know more about Oh, no. We still want to know more about you on a personal level.
ooh,
So maybe I'll skip to the next question, which is can you tell me what are some of your likes and dislikes?
okay. Now, I have a question about your question, just for clarifying sake. When you say likes and dislikes, are we talking about like things I like physical things? Or are we talking like topics? We talking about like qualities? I'm trying to think, or is it just anything I like?
I think I was talking more about physical.
Okay.
But qualities work too, like qualities and like thing. Yeah. Just in general, whatever comes to your mind. Let us pick at the brain of Moose Haddock.
Okie dokie. Well, first, let me just answer. Levy really quickly. I could see myself being a caster. That would be kind of cool. I could maybe see myself being a berserker, but I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty nice. I don't know if I would be too much of a berserker. But to get a quick answer to what Ducky was going with, things that I like. I like JRPGs. I'm very much a JRPG fan. Some of my favorites are the Trail series, the Kingdom Hearts series, Persona series, Final Fantasy, all the basic JRPG series that you'd expect for the most part. I very much enjoy those. Other things, I like to go out and be social. I'm a kind of a social butterfly. I do. Yep, I have various friend groups IRL that I hang out with on quite a regular basis, and it really makes it difficult to make plans with people. So, yeah, that's what I have at least going on in that. Other things that I enjoy, let's see. I love music, guys. I really enjoy music and listening to different bands or different artists and etc. And that's why headphones had to be part of my model. I absolutely just adore hearing different things. Then, if I had...
Wait, hang on a second.
Oh, of course.
Can I ask? You mentioned that you like music a lot, and you have some bands and stuff. Do you like?
Yes.
Do you have any recommendations for chat right now? What's your current favorite band or music?
Favorite band or music? Okay. So, if I had to pick my absolute favorite band of all time, which kind of funny that I say it that way, my favorite band of all time is All Time Low. I've seen them in concert at least 6 times. So,
oh wow.
Yep, I am a huge fan. Also, just real quick, being a ruler would be kind of cool for those talking about Fate in chat.
Fate?
Yes, they are talking about Fate Grand Order. Not sure how familiar you are with that, or the Fate series in general.
They call me a servant. Should I be offended?
Wait, you're my servant, or am I your servant?
I know. They said, that would be awesome if Ducky has a transformation, since some servants can change into casual outfits.
Oh. Maybe I'm the servant and you're the person. But back to your question. Other groups that I like. Ducky, have you heard the Giga Chad theme song? It's not really the music where it goes dun 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 dun. You know if you know what I'm talking about, or no?
Yeah. I know that one.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
So
I think I do.
that is, I have a redeem for it, but I have those turned off. But that is by a band called Bring Me the Horizon, and I really love them. They're up there for me. Pierce the Veil, Panic at the Disco. Let's see, Bullet for My Valentine. A lot of mid to late 2000s, early 2010s music. Stuff that I really enjoy also that's more on the new side. I really like Magnolia Park, who I did an interview with the lead singer of that band actually on stream about on April 1st, so 2 months ago. That was a ton of fun. And let's see, Swaco, if you know who that is. Those are a few of my there's a few of my favorites. But I kind of like things of the pop punk rock persuasion. So I just described half your playlist, Luna. You are amazing. You have great taste. Ooh. Also, I love Iskandar, by the way, guys. Just saying.
Yeah, punk rock music, pop rock. Very fun. I do like them as well. I don't know all the artists that you mentioned, but I will try to check them out more. Yeah. Thank you so much for giving us some recommendations.
Of course, after stream, I will probably send you a couple songs I think you might like, if that's okay.
Ooh. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yee.
Okay, is there anything else you want to tell us about your likes, or should we move on to dislikes?
Um, hmm. You know what? This is one thing that's just more of a personality thing of mine. I like people who are very genuine and upfront and just willing to just, tell me how they're feeling. I really like people that are, just be you. And that's one of my favorite things about people. If you're willing to just be yourself, then you're one of my type of people.
Unless you can be Ducky. Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone wants to be Ducky. Like, look, there's the pinnacle of things. It's like, you can always try to be someone else, or you could be yourself. But above that, you could be Ducky.
This is terrible advice.
We put Ducky at the top of this pyramid.
I know. Okay. I was messing around, just joking. Yeah, people who are true to themselves are very kind of fun to be around because you know that you can kind of trust them to be themselves. Like they. Yeah, I mean it's more comfortable to be around them. I agree with what you're saying, Moose.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about what are your dislikes, maybe?
I'm sorry, would you mind repeating that for one quick second?
Oh, I was asking about your dislikes.
Oh, my dislikes. Okay, so the opposite here. Okay. Okay. So my number one dislike. Okay, guys, this is going to be a hot take. This actually falls under a question that I think Ducky wanted to ask later, technically, because I could rant about this all day. Guys, do you know something I really dislike? And it is oddly specific. I incredibly dislike Jack Skellington. Do you know, like Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas? Not the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. Just Jack Skellington. Just him.
Why?
What
is this?
He is absolutely a terrible, terrible individual. So as a main character, he learns absolutely nothing throughout the entire movie. He finds out that other holidays exist, and then he's like, you know what? We should do that. So he makes everybody in his town change to try and become Christmas. And he's like, okay, sure, that's fine. Why not? Like give it a shot, trying new things, that's okay. But then something messes up. And then he tries to power through it, and he's like, okay, guys, we messed up, but it's okay, we're going to keep going. And then they messes up some more. And it's like, oh, well, it's okay, guys, things are just worse than they were before, but it's okay, we're going to keep going. And then things get even worse, and he ruins Christmas for everybody. And then the problem with it is, his realization is, it's not even like he changes his thing. He's like, well, this didn't work, guess I'll just go back to Halloween. And he doesn't actually learn anything. He just messes up and he's just like, okay, I quit. And then just like, oh yeah, things are bad. Maybe I should save Sally. Oh, yeah, that's like an afterthought. He doesn't even realize Sally's in danger until after he supposedly learned his lesson, which he didn't. He just got bored because he kept failing multiple times. He doesn't actually do anything. He's not a good main character. He's always still just a selfish person. And, Jack, why don't you learn anything? Yes.
Chad is shocked right now.
Yeah, no,
that is the hot take.
That is my hot take. Like, I love Zero, I love Sally, I love Oogie Boogie. All of them are great. Jack is just this guy that he's like wants to do what he wants. And then it messes up, and he didn't care that he messed it up for everyone else. That's not the lesson he learns. He's just like, oh, well, I guess I did a bad job at this. I guess I should go back to doing what I was good at.
I mean, it could be a lesson being learned, like so
like,
the lesson is maybe don't step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, like how is that the lesson of the movie? I'm sorry, Ducky, but that is my hot take rant dislike.
It's alright.
Yes.
That's a great hot take. I love that.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm
Dislikes,
I'm I'm gonna have
dislikes.
to. I'll have to rewatch Nightmare Before Christmas with your words in mind.
So, here's my other thing with that. Kingdom Hearts Jack and movie Jack, two completely different people. Like Jack in Kingdom Hearts, he's perfectly fine. He like actually learns a lesson and actually kind of cares about the other people a little bit.
He got body snatched.
He did. He really did. Sorry guys, that was my rant.
Speaking of Nightmare Before Christmas, the Oogie Boogie song is really funny. I like it.
Ooh, yep. My actually favorite, well, I mean, obviously, This Is Halloween is such a good song. Like, that's actually a really, really good song.
Yes,
But
I like it too.
another one that's up there for me is, it's, Kidnap the Sandy Claus. I forget the words to this, but it's something, da 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 na 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 na. Yeah, that song's good.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. You have like
Yes.
such spooky songs. I really like them.
That is
Check it
kind.
on the watch list.
Yes, Jack is on the watch list now. God, yeah, I'm surprised everyone's like, oh my god, this guy hates Jack. Here, we have to unfollow him because, yeah, no, you have to love Jack Skellington. Ooh, live action George of the Jungle was the Deadpool of Disney before the live action Deadpool movie. Wait, did you ever watch George of the Jungle?
No, but
Oh,
I do know the song.
George of the Jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. Yeah. Uh, but yes, I agree. George of the Jungle was fantastic, by the way, Boobeard. But yes, I love the whole Jack Skellington like style aesthetic, like the whole Nightmare Before Christmas like style. That very much kind of fits with my personality. I've always kind of liked a little bit of the hot topic emo type designs. So yeah.
Would you say that Jack Skellington is a Mary Sue?
Would I say he's a Mary Sue? I
You know
mean,
what a Mary Sue is?
aren't they just like the person who does like everything and it always works out for them somehow and they
Yeah.
um I would say yeah, he's like a Gary Stew. Yeah, a Gary Stew. Yeah. I think that would be a very fair assessment for him. It just like works out in the end even if he didn't really deserve it, but that's fine. It's fine.
Zero character development too.
He had absolutely zero character development. Moosey Stew. Ooh, wait. Moosey Stew sounds like a food. Please don't eat me.
Ooh,
Please.
yummy.
No,
Yum.
Ducky Stew. There we go.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Jack is hot. Jack is Hot Topics poster boy. Yes, it is.
Post-it boy.
Oh my god. The only way you
So
guys
true.
could. The only way you could make this is if you made art of me as Jack Skellington. Oh my god.
Ooh, with the suit and all?
Yes. Put me in the suit. Put human me in the suit.
Oh yeah, human Moose. Moose has a human form.
Ooh.
Who knows, maybe someday we'll see it as a full model.
Maybe one day. Actually, I want to see. Can I pull that up really quick? I think I have it
Oh.
on here. I might have it on here. I don't remember. Oh, yep. Here we go. Aha! Aha! Oh no, it's big. Oh no! And it's turning. Oh wait, yep. It accident. So it turns sideways slightly. That's because it connected to my tail, and my tail rotates. So there we go. Human moose.
Human Moose on its side.
Ducky duck model when? Ducky duck model when?
Someday.
Hmm.
Alright, thank you so much for your hot take. I love it. Let's see. Okay, let's find out a little bit more about you. May I ask if the majestic mermoose has any special talents?
Special talents. Okay, this is something that you guys might not know. I am an amateur card magician. I am actually
Oh.
I actually am pretty good with deck of cards. I can do quite a bit of sleight of hand. So if you ever want to see a card trick, let me know. I will gladly perform one. Well, I would, but my hooves kind of make that a little bit difficult. But I would gladly if I had the fingers for it.
If I had the fingers for it, of course.
So I'm
So
good at
real.
that. I don't know if this counts as a hidden talent, but I'm really, really good with numbers and math and like stuff like that. So I'm one of the few people that like really likes that type of stuff, and most people are like,
No, no,
Moose has a +5 to sleight of hand checks. Yes.
no.
We need the magical transformation for Moose. Wait, Ducky did do a magical girl piece of me, actually, at one point, and that was adorable.
It was one of the first things I drew on my drawing pad, and it was not very good.
No, 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 I
It
loved
looked
it.
like something out of MS Paint.
I think it
be
went
fair,
amazing. Yeah, we did the
that I draw look like MS
we did the
Paint.
art exchange of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got purple magical girl Ducky
Yay.
from your amazing art. Yeah, yeah.
No, 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 no. Like I said, yours was amazing, and it was one of the first pieces of fan art that I ever got, and I love it to this day. He,
Thank you. I love your art too. Alright. Other than talents, do you have any hobbies, or are they same as your talents?
no, I have different
that a
hobbies.
hobby?
I have very different hobbies. I am a
Thankfully.
collector. I am a collector. I like to collect. I like to collect ducks. That's why you're here. No.
Or what?
Don't worry, you're not getting added to the collection. Don't worry, don't worry. No.
Oh,
So what I actually though is I have a very very large manga collection, and
wow.
I've been collecting them for over a decade now. So I have a lot, like a lot. I think I'm over. I think I'm around 1,550 volumes ish. So yeah, quite a bit. I have too many bookshelves. I actually need more, but
Alright.
other than collecting, I enjoy as a hobby playing like tabletop RPGs with people. Like I like playing D&D. I like playing Call of Cthulhu. I like just stuff like that as like something to do with people, little hobby activity type thing. So yeah, those are kind of some of the things I use as a go-to for that. One of my hobbies used to be I used to be playing in a little bit of a like rec league of American football a little bit. I was always pretty good at that, so that was always one of my little fun hobbies. I took Japanese for a little bit as a hobby, but then streaming and other stuff got me too busy to take the class, and I had to figure out what I had to stop doing, and Japanese was the thing I ended up having to drop. So yes,
Aw, man.
but I wish I could. I wish I could pick it back up. I just don't have the time.
Busy mermaids, very busy mermaids.
Very, very.
Well, you mentioned you had a manga collection.
Mhm.
Maybe could you tell us maybe one or two of your favorite titles that you collect?
Ooh. Okay. So, hmm. Okay. I will say this: one of my favorite series, specifically the manga. The anime is good, but not as good. I enjoyed Soul Eater. That was one of the first series that I got into when I really started to like enjoy anime, and I collected manga. I think it was the first or second series I ever bought, and I love it. It's got, like I said, the Nightmare Before Christmas type style, but it's a little different. So, but yes, so Soul Eater is probably one of my favorites. Death the Kid, the kid is one of my favorite characters. He's absolutely hilarious, and I love him and his symmetricalness and being unsymmetrical
Yeah.
himself, and it's so cute. I love it. Let's see. What other series do I have? More modern series. I'm collecting Spy Family currently, and
Ooh, that's amazing.
I am a little behind on reading it. Like I think I'm somewhere for where at least I am in the manga. I'm around like somewhere in I think season 2 area so far. But yeah, that's where I'm about with that. Another one. Okay. I'm going to say this one. And the series itself is not bad. Just for everyone in chat, don't think about the author. That's when I say this. I really enjoyed when I was reading it younger. I enjoyed reading Rurouni Kenshin. That was a fun series for me. It was like I liked the tale. I liked what Kenshin kind of was and represented. Anything related to the author in any regard, I'm not going to talk about. So, yeah. But
Okay.
yes, I don't know if you know the info on that, but I'd just rather not touch on that subject.
All right. Okay. I'm not aware of the issues, but thank you for the manga recommendations.
Oh.
I personally, the one I'm most familiar with is Spike's Family, of course. But I
Oh,
do remember a lot of people cosplaying Death.
yes. And another, I guess one that I'm actually really proud to own that I think is something that took me longer to collect than I would have originally realized because I didn't realize how out of print it was. I have the entirety of Inuyasha.
Inuyasha. Oh,
Yes.
that's a classic.
It
That's
is a
a
classic.
classic for sure.
I have a lot of the classics. Like, I really do. Like, I have all of Sailor Moon. I have all of Dragon Ball. I have all of Inuyasha. All of, like, the big stuff that was, like, popular in, like, the 80s, 90s, and, like, early 2000s. So, yeah.
Wow, that's quite the extensive manga collection you have. That must take up a lot of space too. Amazing.
It really,
Amazing.
really, really does.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the recommendations and ooh, Moose really knows a lot of the classics.
Oh, yes. 100%.
I love the classics. OGs, some would say.
Uh,
Alright.
am I
Shall
an
we
OG
move
now?
on?
I am one of the OGs.
Yes, Moose is always one of the OGs.
Yay.
Alright, so for the next question, Moose.
Yes.
It might be a little bit of a hard question, but what's your favorite animal?
Well, obviously I can't say myself. I don't want to sound too narcissistic here by, being like, well, of course it's me. Why wouldn't it be me? But, So, I will say my favorite animal, it's kind of a unique one that has absolutely nothing to do with moose or fish. It is a zebra. I love zebra.
Oh,
They are
okay.
they are kind of unique because it's like I love their stripes and it's like are they white with black stripes? Are they black with white stripes? Nobody knows. And I don't know.
That's very true.
I thought they always had a really really cool design. So, yep, I think I would definitely I think I would definitely like to meet a zebra or pet a zebra. I don't know how wild and stuff they are. If we're talking something like smaller and cuter or like more like something you could own, I'm a cat person. I like cats. Cats make me happy. And
Same.
Ducky is also pretty cute. The duck, not Ducky. I mean, Ducky's also cute, but I mean, you know what I mean. I like ducks. They are adorable. Though sometimes in person, ducks can be a little mean, a little bit. Or am I thinking of geese? I'm not sure.
Alright, so I must ask a follow-up question.
Yes.
Why do you think zebras should rule the world?
Wait. Zebra should rule the world?
I mean, it's your favorite animal, right? So
Well, okay.
Do you think zebras should rule the world?
Okay, here we
Or
go.
what
So
animal?
zebras, they should rule the world. Why? Well, I think if zebras ruled the world, then we could kind of, in a weird way, I could make it. Everything would feel like we're back in the the olden times, back like 100 years ago when the world was in black and white, just like they show on television all the time. Back when everything was in black and white. We could go back to that, and then we could slowly rediscover color for the first time ever. And I feel like that would be a really cool experience for everyone to get color for the first time after so long and going all monochrome with it. Who's with me? Then we can see what the colors the zebras actually are, and they're not actually black and white. They're just still in the old times with all the monochrome colors. Like, come on, who's with me on this one? Let's go, guys.
That's so real. I can't believe that color was just invented like 100 years ago. Can't believe that, guys.
Right? 100 years ago is when we first invented color, guys.
Yeah, color just didn't exist in the past.
I mean, haven't you seen like things on TV and whatnot? Like, come on, it was always just like TV was always back in black and white back in the day.
Yeah, the media would never lie to us. Never.
Yeah, no. The media is always very truthful and straightforward. Imagine a rainbow-colored zebra. Oh my god, that would be really cool. Yes. You know what, Levy? You know what? Levy, you can be in black and white too. But I want to see what color you turn into after you become black and white. No.
Alright, moving on to the next question. What's your favorite flower?
Flower. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a weird answer for this. It's a pretty flower. It is a really pretty flower. The reason I like it is also a really weird, really weird answer. So, I like the camellia. Or in Japanese, I believe it's the tsubaki, technically. But yeah.
Yeah, camellias are pretty.
Yes, I like camellia. Now, originally, this is how I discovered what a camellia was in the first place. I was originally, when I was growing up, I was a huge fan of Naruto. I really, really liked Naruto. And one of the characters that I thought was really, really cool had a move or a technique called the camellia dance. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds really cool. And then I looked up what it meant. And then I saw that the camellia was a flower. And I looked at it and I'm like, this is a really pretty flower. And it just became my favorite. Like it was that simple. I was just like, yep, this is now my favorite flower of all time.
That's very straightforward of you, Moose.
What?
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah. The only thing that
Alright.
confuses me about zebras is what are they black? See? Yep, Demon Heart is on the right track with that. And hello, it's Consume. Welcome in. And Luna, with knowing that it's Kimimaro that I'm referencing. Luna, I'm so proud of you for that. Yes. But yes, see?
Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, you guys are just in time for the second question, for the next question.
Yes!
Which
Woo!
should be, if someone wanted to smell like mermoose, otherwise known as moose haddock, what would they have to look out for? What's your signature scent?
Okay, hold on, wait. I need to see if I still have that because I actually had somebody a while ago. Do I still have it? Yes, I do.
Oh?
Okay, so somebody, I doubt they're in chat. I 100% doubt they're in chat, but if they are in chat, Amber Jellyfish, if you are somehow in this chat right now, if you are here, I am using the thing you sent me like a year ago for what I smell like. They basically just sent me a thing that's like, Moose, if you were a candle, you would smell like this. So
Ooh.
it says Fraser fir plus fireside plus cranberry plus apple is what I would smell like.
What was the first item?
It says Fraser fir, Fraser, and then fir. I don't know what that actually is, and I'm looking that up right now. It's a type of plant. Oh, it's like a type of like winter like evergreen type plant.
Oh,
It's like kind of like those
that-
Christmas tree type things. So
I see that. I see that. Like a really frosty, woody scent with like a Christmas wonderland,
Yep.
winter wonderland.
Give me like that winter
Ooh.
wonderland, that fireside, get like a little nice fire
Mm-hmm.
burning. Give me the cranberries and
Cozy
the apple.
scent.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if people want to smell like the majestic mermaids, that's what they have to look for. A candle.
I was so happy when they sent me that I was like, I have to save this information in case I ever decide to make a custom candle.
So true, so true.
Well, then again,
Um,
I'm curious. So, if I was to make a custom candle, would that smells like me, of course. Would I smell anything because I'm used to how I smell? Or would,
ooh,
because like, I don't know if like, is it possible to really smell yourself? I don't know. Huh.
that's an
Cause,
interesting question. I'll have to think on that one.
cause like
I'll have to
most,
think on that one.
cause like for me in my head, most of the time, you're like, you should be like scent deaf to like whatever you smell like because you're around you all the time. So you don't smell you, do you? I don't know. Chat, if you know the answer to this, you're the bestest. Yee.
I get the feeling that we probably can't smell ourselves because of the reason that you mentioned. It's like, yeah, you get too used to it, your brain just doesn't register it anymore.
Okay, so then that's my question is, if I got a candle that smelled like me, would I be able to smell it because it smells like me?
Yeah, but the thing is with a candle, it's chemically engineered with like lab grown stuff or like unnatural stuff, I guess sometimes artificial flavorings and stuff. However, mermaid scent is 100% natural, so I think the pheromones and stuff are a little bit different. So you probably will be able to smell the candle, just
D-
not yourself.
Guys, everyone in chat, just know Ducky has the biggest brain. We have big brain Ducky here. Galaxy brain Ducky. I'm gonna.
Galaxy brain ducky.
Okay, here we go. You know what? I'm
Yo.
going to put some Galaxy brain emotes in the chat just for that. There we go. Galaxy brain.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I think we will go through. You know what? Sure, let me ask this question. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
Okay. So, this is actually something very recently that sticks out in my head. Somebody said this to me, and I was so happy when I heard it because it was something I was not expecting them to say. Somebody said, and almost in exact words, "Oh my God, your intelligence is attractive." And I was like, oh, you're not going for a physical compliment. You're complimenting you're complimenting my like intelligence, my ego, my like, you're making me feel good in a weird way that I wasn't expecting. Like normally I'm like, oh yeah, they like this about me or this. It's like no, they like that they think I'm intelligent. I'm like, hey, I really appreciate that. That like threw me off so much, and I was like, yes. So yeah.
Oh, I love that for you.
Now I want to throw that question back at you. Actually, what's one of your favorite compliments that you have ever received?
Oh my, I haven't really thought about it actually. My brain's a bit blank right now.
Ah,
Um,
gotcha. So the galaxy brain is turning off for a moment. Understood.
but I do really appreciate it when people give me like honest compliments about my voice or singing voice because that's something that I'm a little bit insecure about, a little bit something I'm sensitive about, I guess. Not really sensitive, more like something I want. Um, yeah, something I want, I
Ooh,
guess.
do you mind if I make an announcement on stream right now? Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
so it's because of what you just mentioned, and I'm going to mention this now, and I'm going to hope that you say yes to this. Okay? Well, you said yes the first time, so here we go. So, I am doing this again, and this is the second time I'm doing it. I'm going to do it for my 1 year celebration, and I was going to
Ooh.
announce it in about a week and a half, but I'll make a Twitter post for it. I am going to be doing another karaoke stream on my 1 year celebration. And it's going to be the same as the last time I did it, where I have a bunch of people submit themselves singing a song, and I'm going to just have a group karaoke event. And Ducky, I would hope you would be willing to participate again because you did such a lovely job the first time.
Oh, when's your 1 year anniversary?
August 3rd, so it's in just under 2 months.
Oh, August 3rd. I should be able to make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to announce it, and you would just have to submit a video of you singing something probably by the end of July. But yeah, if you wanted.
End of July. Yeah, I think I should be able to make it. This is exciting news.
Yep. Why, thank
Great. And also, thank you, Luna. You're so sweet. Thank you for the compliments.
Yep. I'm hoping I have just as good of a turnout this time as I did last time, and I really want to show off as many people doing their amazing job singing karaoke like I did before. And I think if I remember, we were talking possibly about maybe doing a song together for it.
Perhaps. We'll have to see, because I do know that Mermoose is a really busy moose. And, yeah, I'm a little bit of a busy duck too. But I'll try my best. Hopefully chat will like it. Hopefully.
I think we'll do amazing. We're going to be stars. We're going to shine bright. We're going to do amazing.
That's great. Okay, so chat has something to look forward to. Now, since we're on the topic of streamings and stuff like that, and do tell us a little bit more about your interview series as well as other series that you have, maybe?
Oh, very much.
For yourself?
So, I have one of my... Okay, so I'll just start off by saying something that's a little interesting. I know every streamer kind of to some extent has to do some kind of gaming content or something to keep a regular bit of streaming. And I like playing games. I like playing my own type of games. But that's not my favorite content. In fact, if I had to choose what to get rid of, it would probably be my gaming content. Because I like talking to people. My favorite type of stuff is talking to people. And that's why I'm very excited that Ducky and I get to do a pseudo reverse makeup interview today. And it's me and Ducky, and we're just having a conversation. And that's why I have this... Normally my interview streams are called call-ins at the Moose Call-In. And what that is just I interview somebody, just how Ducky's interviewing me today. And I have... On Wednesday was my 21st interview. So, I've had quite a bit of these, and I already have up through number 23 planned. So, keep looking forward to that. I also have another series that I've been starting, and I do it a little less frequently, but I have my next one coming up on Monday, and it's called Bottom of the Bottle. And what that is it's a discussion stream. I pick a topic, and then I pick people that I either know in real life or people that I've met through VTubing, and we have a discussion on said topic, and we just kind of go in any direction, and sometimes I know about the topic, sometimes I don't know about the topic, and either I'm just here to teach everybody and have everyone listen to my good time, or I'm here to learn whatever everybody else is teaching me, and it is an absolutely ton of fun. My most recent one was 2-ish weeks ago maybe, and it was on Japanese idols. And I don't know a lot about idols. I know a little bit. I know enough to maybe get by. But I had people who were interested in idols for a long time, and they were absolutely adoring it. So yeah, I was just here for the ride with it and asking as many questions so I could understand. And I appreciate them for doing that. My next one is on Monday, and I will be my IRL best friend and a person that Ducky knows very well, Void, is going to be on my stream, and we are going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh discussion.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That's so fun.
Yep.
That's great. So you guys should chat should mark out the date for Monday. What time?
5 p.m. Eastern time, which would then be 6 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, JST. Yep.
Thank you, thank you. All right. So other than talking streams, that we should look forward to, what else do you normally stream?
Let's see. It's typically these talk shows. I stream. I stream some JRPGs. I like playing the Trail series. That is something I've been doing since I started streaming in the first place. My original, like one of my, I think one of my first games was the first Trails game. I just finished the 5th one not that long ago. I like to play other games like every other Thursday or every like third Thursday, depending. I do a stream with Joanna Blackheart. We are playing Bloodborne, and we are having fun with that. So that's a ton of fun. Other than that, let's see. I also enjoy playing Persona because I've been starting that. There's been a few games that I've tried experimenting with, and I've kind of dropped a few of them, but mostly that's just because I enjoyed it. I'm just not good at it. One of the games I wish I was a lot better at, but I'm just not. Ducky, have you played Hollow Knight?
Oh no, I haven't, but I've seen some people stream it. It seems a little bit tough.
It is
tough.
Yep. I am not good at those type of games. I tried playing it for stream, but it did not work. It did not work. But those are my typical go-to types of games. So if any of those types sound interesting, if you're a JRPG fan, or if you want to hear me do silly voices, or you want to, just see me being silly on stream, feel free to stop by. I am always fine with, doing the silliness in front of everybody.
Definitely. So it seems like Moose is a little bit of other than a talk show host, a little bit of a interviewer. He also does a lot of varieties. He's kind of a variety streamer, and he sings too.
Ooh, but
so many things.
I can sing a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm the best singer, but I appreciate you promoting my wonderful, amazing, absolutely spectacular, I wouldn't say that, singing voice.
Exactly. He rivals Sebastian. I love his Under the Sea rendition.
Under the sea.
Very well.
Under the sea. Oh man, I remember, was it you? I don't remember who was the one who encouraged me to do it, but somebody was like, I have to do like 3 songs or something by The Little Mermaid. Was that you? I don't remember. Somebody was like, Moose, you have to do Little Mermaid songs on stream. I want to say it was you that told me to do it.
I don't remember telling you to do 3 songs, but I remember when I first heard you sing, I was like, you know what your voice would sound good with? Under the Sea. That's what I told you. I remember saying that.
Yeah, I remember for some reason I had to do 3 songs. So I did Part of Your World, I did terribly. I could not sing that to save my life. I did Poor Unfortunate Souls, the Ursula song. And then I did Under the Sea to finish it off. And that was the only one I think that sounded actually pretty good. So, yee!
Really? I like the Poor Unfortunate Souls too. I think it was kind of fun too. I liked it.
Aww. Huh. So, now Ducky.
Yes.
Do you have any content that you enjoy streaming?
Oh, personally, I'm a variety streamer too. I hop through games a lot. But the ones that I most regularly stream would be Hoyoverse games, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and more recently, Withering Waves. Yeah, but I do play other games occasionally too. Yeah. But I like yapping.
Okay. Now I just have to
All
ask. I
right.
know it's your interview, but I have to ask this. In those games, do you have a either or a waifu or husbando in any of those games?
I mean, duh.
Are you going to tell us who they are?
there, there are always husbandos and waifus. Um, for husbandos, so far, you know
Hmm.
what? I'll just say one. I'll just say one because this is your interview. I
Oh,
won't hijack the entire interview. If not, it's gonna take a while. But from Genshin Impact, I think many people know. I really like Tartaglia. He is really funny. He's a goofy little dude. So yeah, he's a silly little ginger guy.
okay. Okay. Gotcha. We know Ducky's type. Understood.
Yes. What? Yeah, my chat knows it very well. All right, moving on. I have to ask,
Yes.
why a mermoose?
Well, it's my name. It's my. Okay, so this is actually something that I've shared multiple times. Guys, like, this to an extent, like there's a little bit of variation with it, but to an extent, this is my actual name. Like, it's not actually like a joke. It like my entire life I've grown up as Moose Haddock. Like, that actually like my name. And when I like decided to become okay, there's a way that it originally started, I guess. So that was my name. And then I saw somebody online whose name was Antfish, and their real name is Anthony Sardinha. So Anthony shortened is Ant, and Sardinha sounds like sardine, which is a fish. So they were Antfish.
Antfish.
So then I was like, huh, well, my name is Moose Haddock. I could go by Moosefish. So I started with that. But then I was like, that's not as fun. So then I was just like, you know what? Let's just go with Moose Haddock. Like, no one's going to really question it. I'm just going to go by that instead. And then when I was encouraged to become a VTuber, I was like, well, what do I want to be? And I'm like, my name is Moose Haddock. I could change it to something else if I wanted to like come up with a creative name that's like related to something. But I was like, Moose is part of my identity, and so why not I make it part Moose? And then I'm like, well, if my last name's already a fish, might as well just go with a fish half too. Like, just half moose, half fish. And that's how it came
Some
out.
fishy business.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like everyone always like it's kind of funny because when I first started VTubing, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's a mermoose! It's the like most unique thing ever. How did you come up with it?" And I'm like, "Guys, I didn't really come up with it. It's just my name. Like that's exactly what it is. It's like I just put the first half of my name and the second half of my name together, and that's what it is."
Magic.
Yeah, I just embraced it. Yes, Levy, you're absolutely right.
Amazing. I love that. So unique.
Hmm.
Yeah, everyone's right. It's really neat. But it's just you embracing it. It's just who you've always been.
That's exactly why.
You're
Like,
just born this way.
yeah, no, like in person, I'm the exact same person as I am streaming. Like, I just basically treat all of this as just me. I don't like. There's not like, oh yes, this is my streaming personality versus this is my IRL. No, like this is me all the time. Like I'm just being me, and that's one thing I love. I love just embracing who I am. Like I said, I like people who are genuine, and yeah, that's just yeah.
That's exactly how you look like in real life too.
Oh well, I mean, yeah. Like this is my webcam setup right now. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, Ducky looks just like this too. Like this Ducky has her webcam on right now. So
Very true. Moving on. So why a bar or an inn?
well, okay. So with this one was a little tricky. So when I'm not going to say how old this was because I'm not going to give that away. But back when I was about 15, 16 years old. I'm older than that. I will say that. I'm older than 15 or 16. I am an adult. I am an adult. um, I my mother, my mama moose, she got me this this painting, or like she had this like custom like art piece done and framed and gave it to me for Christmas. And on it was a giant picture of a moose, and it said, like, it looked basically like a poster for like an advertisement for something, but it said at the top, the moose call in. It said like established in the year I was born. It had like all this really cool stuff like written on it in design. I still have it hanging up in my place right now today, and I think I've posted a picture of it in Discord before, but I'll gladly post it again. But I have this like art piece of the moose call in, and it's one of my favorite things. And that's where I was like, Mom, this is a genius idea. I have to use this in some regard. And I also do enjoy the occasional drink and whatnot. Like, I'm not going to say I don't enjoy having a couple drinks with friends. So I figured, you know what? Go with the whole bar aesthetic, like lean into it a little bit, and then have fun with it. So that's the origin of the Moose Call In.
Oh, that's very sweet of Mama Moose too. It's
Oh.
like entirely unique just for you too. Like
Aw.
she commissioned it or something, right?
She definitely did. And thank you for plugging the Discord, by the way. Feel free to join
Yeah,
anybody
sure.
if they want.
Show us the poster. I'm curious too.
I will have to take a look in my phone for that.
No
Well,
worries.
we are
Take your
at.
time with that.
Yes, I will.
So speaking of bars, I have to ask,
Mhm.
what's your favorite drink?
Ooh,
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Just
Ooh.
yeah, let us know what does Moose like to drink.
Okay, so if we're going to go this, does it can it wiggle? I don't know what that means. If you had to ask me what my favorite drink was, that's a little tricky. My answer to that would probably be a Long Island iced tea for alcoholic drink. I really like that. So if I had to say, I would definitely pick that for a favorite. But if I had to go with something a bit more, how to describe? Bit more like regular, something I would order at like a restaurant that's not alcoholic, I'd probably go with. I like iced tea. I typically like it on the more unsweetened side, actually. So yeah, I think I would go with something like that. I do drink it sweet, but I think I prefer it unsweet, mostly for the fact that unsweet is like better for you and it's less sugar. So yeah. So I think that would probably be my go-to drinks. I also, if I had to pick something a bit more, I guess I want to say sweeter, I do love me some like bubble tea, some boba bubble tea.
I was just about to ask, since you
Yes.
said you like iced tea, I'm like, how about boba tea? Amazing, amazing. That's super valid. So, other than drinks, what's your favorite food or cuisine?
Okay. So, this is based on the area that I originally grew up in, that I ended up having this type of cuisine kind of drilled into me as my favorite. I don't know if my bad example of putting on an accent for this gives it away in any regard, but I've always grown up really enjoying me some quite the Italian cuisine, if you know what I mean. I love me some chicken parmesan. If you give me some of that, I will melt in your hands. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. 10 out of 10. Top tier cuisine for me. Give me a cannoli. I love me a nice cannoli. Okay. You have to tell me how bad was my accent.
Oh, pretty bad. I will say pretty bad.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
No, but okay, no. It was pretty bad, but for some reason, when you were doing the accent, I was thinking mobster.
That was what I was going for.
So-
Yeah, I was trying to go for
So
mobster.
actually, maybe not too bad.
Yeah, I was trying to go for more of like kind of like Italian mob was what like my idea was, because I don't really think I could do like an Italian super well. So yeah, but that's also why I kind of have that mafia moose as one of the designs. Is because I was like, yep, that would be kind of the aesthetic I would go for if I was more of a if I went with more of a human aesthetic. I would like the kind of like Italian mob type look. But yeah, I love Italian food. It's probably my favorite. Like a good pizza, good like gnocchi. Give me some. I mean, pasta in general. Lasagna is pretty good. Chicken parm is my favorite meal. I love me a cannoli. So, why, thank you, Levy. I'm glad it fits the vibe.
I've never had a cannoli or chicken parm.
Ducky,
I really want to try them though.
Ducky, you have to
So
try
yummy.
chicken parm. I will straight up just like I will make you try chicken parm. I will travel to the pond with chicken parm in hand and be like, Ducky, please eat this.
In hand.
Yes. You know
Then
what?
you just like rip it into pieces and feed us like
Yes.
that's
Yes, you will all be just like floating around the pond and I'll just throw it into the water for you guys to eat.
Yeah, chicken parm sounds delicious right now. I'm actually getting hungry. Why am I getting hungry?
Gotcha. So what we're saying is, okay, guys, here we go. Here's going to be the new art piece at some point. It's going to be Ducky in like some kind of like fancy dress, sitting down at like a fancy dinner table, and just going to be eating chicken parm. Here we
That's
go.
valid. That's
Yes,
valid. Oh gosh, chicken parm sounds amazing.
duck
All
parm.
right.
Oh no.
Oh, not all.
Levy says duck parm.
Someone ban him. Ban him now.
I would, but Levy's cool.
How dare you?
So
All right.
Go
now, maybe let's ask a little bit more about your streaming career, shall we?
oh, okay.
All right. Firstly, we'll start at the very start. What got you into streaming? Because you said someone like kind of told you, maybe told you should be like a VTuber or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe you can tell us more about how you got into streaming.
Okay. So there will be a few minor details for privacy's sake left out, but here is the majority of the story. I'll start from a way earlier than I started. So, just to give context, my first debut stream was on like August 3rd, 2023. So, last year. With this, before that, like back in, I think it was 2021, that was when I first discovered what a VTuber was. Like, I knew there was like, I think I kind of maybe knew they existed, but not really. And I first heard the song, I think it might have been either 2021 or 2022, but it was the song Off With Your Head by Calliope Mori. And I heard that, loved it, fell in love with that song. Honestly, her music was what I fell in love with. I didn't even realize she was a VTuber. I thought it was just like, I mean, I think I knew it was like some kind of like person, but I was like, oh, whatever. They just have like their profile pic or whatever as this anime girl. I'm like, oh,
Anime girl.
yeah, like that. I didn't know it was like a thing. So like, yeah, whatever year that song came out in, that's when I first discovered VTubers. I tried watching a couple of her streams, but Hololive members, they have such a big community. It's like, okay, I didn't really want to get involved with that. Then I always kind of mention this. Does anyone here know who Monarch is? Or
Yeah.
Yep,
Amalie.
Yep. Fun fact: the demo of a game I was playing yesterday. Amalie was doing one of the voices for one of the characters in the demo I was playing yesterday. Yep. So, but she and Maury were doing a contest for the song Villain Vibes. And because
I
of
remember
that,
that one.
yep, because of that contest, I decided one day, I literally was like, I'm going to look through the entries for this contest. I had no reason to. I just like, you know what, it's a good song. Let me see some of the entries. And I found one person who was who did an amazing job of it. That was Vampire Odessa. And she hadn't debuted yet. And I literally like saw the video. She did a great job, and I commented on it like, "Hey, when do you set sail?" Like I basically made a joke about that, and because I remember reading in the description that like she hadn't debuted, and I was like, "When do you set sail?" And then a week went by, and I was like, "Man, I was like I was in the mood to listen to that song again, couldn't find it, and I was like, oh well, I'll never hear that song again. Oh well, that person just kind of like faded into the background. I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then they responded to the message a couple days later and was like, oh, my debut is on this. So I was like, I've never been part of a VTuber community. I've never like, I was like, if I'm going to get into somebody, I'm going to start from the beginning and enjoy their content all the way throughout. So I want to see like how long I fall into this, if I even like doing it in the first place. So I attended her first stream. I eventually became one of the mods for her Twitch channel, and I'm still technically a mod on her Twitch channel, but I was a very active member of her community. And then after her charity stream on like last June, so almost a full year ago, she basically, like, we had a conversation the next day, and it was basically like, you should try VTubing. And I was like, I'm not sure about this. Like, I don't know if I would actually be a good fit for me. And I'm like, but most people were like kind of encouraging with it. And I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll give it a shot. So I gave it a shot, and through doing it and whatnot, I actually had a lot of fun with my first stream, and I decided to keep it going because everybody else was like very supportive with it. So that's kind of how I started my journey, and I will say, me doing my own streaming has made me much less of a member of her community because I kind of have a lot of stuff going on my own that I don't have a ton of time to do with other communities for the most part. I kind of have to like focus on my own, but I really do enjoy the fact that like she helped be supportive and like kind of give me this start, and yeah, I'm really appreciative of that. So that's kind of how my origin of streaming went. And one thing that I at least want to say, and this is something that I take a lot of pride in, I didn't want to be, when I started this and I kind of realized it was going to be something I wanted to do, I didn't want to be a like carbon copy of Odessa. I wanted to be kind of my own person because I didn't want it to be like, oh guys, watch Odessa's streams and then like here's Moose as like basically the side act. I was like, no, I kind of want to branch off and do my own thing, and I kind of wanted to make my own name for myself that wasn't just I get popular because I'm friends with the popular person. So I was like, that's kind of why I'm like, hey, I want to make my own thing. I don't want to just be doing the same like gaming stuff. I want to have my own interesting ideas, and that's why I like doing these talk show things. These are something that I don't see a lot of other people doing a ton of these, or like I want to have discussion streams and stuff and basically kind of do my own podcast type shows and stuff. So that's kind of where yeah, I wanted to like stand on my own in some regard. So yeah, that's kind of my origin story, if that makes sense.
That's amazing, and I think you really come a very long way from when you first debuted, because it's nearly 1 year for you, just a few more months and it'll be your first year anniversary. Crazy. Once again, August the 3rd, right, Moose?
Correct, August the 3rd, and that's when we're doing our
Alright.
karaoke. Woo!
Woohoo! And so that means that's like around maybe 10 months of streaming? So 10 months of streaming, that means you have 10 months of experience. And from that 10 months of experience, what do you like the most about streaming?
I think I've kind of mentioned this a little bit already, but talking with others and being able to interact. I have made a lot of friends through streaming. Like, I mean, I am friends with Ducky. I've talked to Ducky on a fairly regular basis. Like I considered, like I never would have met Ducky if I never did something like this. I have several others, people I'm really close with, like Nichibotsu Netro. We are good friends. We streamed a bit together at some points and stay in contact. Joanna Blackheart, who I still stream with on a regular basis. Somebody I've met a little bit more recently, Reina Ruinous. Yeah, I've had quite a few people that I've like befriended. I mean, even my coworker and like IRL friend, It Was Me Durs, has started like kind of doing his own thing and getting into like different communities and stuff too. So yeah, like it's kind of been an expansive journey and like just meeting multiple different people through all of this, and I really enjoy it. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, friendship is magic for real.
Honestly, yeah, no,
So,
like you're absolutely right. It's all about like the friendship type thing, and that's like I said, that's my favorite part. I would gladly like talk and like hang out with these friends like all the time and whatnot. Like yeah, whenever people are available, if they would either want to do something streaming or if they just want to have a chat, I'm all for any of it. Extrovert energy, I know.
even just hanging out with chat is fun sometimes.
Oh, I love the
Most
people in
most of the
chat.
time, all the time.
I have a
Sorry.
few regulars that I really like enjoy. Like I mean, I love anyone who comes to the chat and is willing to talk. But like
Hmm.
Levy, like I recognize him obviously from your channel. Bumblebee, I've known for a while since like all of Odessa stuff, and Bumblebee I absolutely adore. That like willing to keep coming back to my streams and just hanging out. One of my most loyal person in chat is Demon Heart. He has like almost an 80 stream consecutive streak going, and I absolutely love him for that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Talus has been in here for a good bit now. Captain Boobeard is amazing. Like I have so many people that I'm just like so thankful for that they're just active members of my community that yeah, it really means a lot. So yeah.
That's so cool. All right. Then in that case, since I've heard about what you like about streaming, how about something that you don't really like about streaming?
Okay, dislike about
Or is that
streaming.
nothing?
No. There is dislikes about streaming. One thing is sometimes I get a bit worn out with streaming. I mean, if you do something repeatedly all the time, it kind of can like feel sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, it's a lot of fun, I enjoy doing this. Sometimes I'm like, I have to stream today. It feels like it's going to be a chore, but I have to power through it. I have to be happy and like whatnot. Like sometimes I feel like I kind of have to like pep myself up to go into stream when I'm like after a busy day and I'm like, nope, I got to do this. I put it on my schedule that I was going to do it. It also cuts into my social life a little bit, but I'm trying to balance that a bit better. But it does get a little crazy at points. So, yeah, a little bit of balance with life is kind of just my only downside with streaming. And, yeah. And otherwise, like, most days when I go to do something or, like, I'm looking forward to an interview stream like today, I'm super excited. The days I typically have, like, the issue is just more of when it's, oh, I'm playing this game today. It was a busy day. I kind of just want to rather rest than actually stream, but I'm like, nah, it's okay. I'll play the game anyway. Maybe I'll get into the mood once I start like getting halfway through it. So yeah, that's kind of my only real downside, if that makes sense.
I do agree. I do agree. A lot of creative work, like content creation, artists, stuff like that. I think we, can I say we?
We.
Content creation, creative work. It can be a little bit tough because there's always the risk of burnout if you do too much of it without
Completely.
recharging.
Yep. Ducky is completely right on that one, 100%. Honestly,
So,
this past week, so for those of you who know from my Discord and whatnot, I do I do some art on the side, and this
Definitely.
this week I didn't do any whatsoever. But before, I was always I was cranking out like one or two things a week, plus my social life and like streaming and everything. So like I was really busy, and this week I was like, I am not touching anything art related. I'm not touching my tablet. I'm like, no. Yep. And oh, one last shout out to somebody that I actually didn't mention, but this person is new to my channel, but they've been in the past few streams of mine to just watch, and I really appreciate them. I believe their name is Samuel. Samuel the Alligator. They are a really cool person, and I saw them in chat earlier, and it really made my day. So thank you for continuously showing up. So,
Samuel the Alligator. What a cute name. I love it.
I agree.
Okay, so you have like 10 months worth of streaming experience. Are there any funny stories you have to share about streaming?
Okay, funny stories, funny stories, funny stories. Let's see. If I had to give Okay, there are some times, and this is more of a broad story overall. I have typically I will say things without thinking of the consequences of it. I'll just start talking, and I'll say something that can be taken as an innuendo, and I'll get a lot of people in chat being like "ayo" or whatever to something I said, and I'll not understand at first, and then I'll be like, "Oh my god, I didn't mean that. That's not how I implied it." And there's just a lot of those. So, like, I will give a very, very minor example that's not anything that's, like, bad, super bad in any regard. But it was, I was playing Pokemon, and I was running through the wild area or whatever of the newest Pokemon game. And I found a random item in the middle of the field, and I was like, and it was a great ball. And I run up and I'm like, ooh, great balls. I like balls. And then chat was just like, Ayo. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, I didn't mean it that way, chat. No. Like, they clipped it. And I was like, of course they did. Of course they did.
Oh gosh.
So, yes, I don't think about some of the things I say when I say it. And then chat's like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of that's like my funny story for things. So yes, feel free to take that as you will. So yeah.
Yes. The inner doggy just came out for a second, like, ooh, balls.
Balls.
Ooh,
Yes.
squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Just zero brain cell moment. I get that. I get that. So one of my questions was actually going to be if you have any future plans for streaming or like a goal for the year. However, you did already mention that you have your 1 year anniversary coming out. But I want to ask if you have anything else planned or anything in the works that you want to maybe tease for your chat.
Well, chat. Allow me to break open the vault of what I have coming up in the future.
Oh, there's a vault.
Yes, so I have a couple discussion streams coming up. Both of them are on different anime, both of which are popular, or at least one of them was much popular earlier, and it's still, I've already kind of said what it was, doing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a much more popular card game than it is anime. So I'm doing a stream with that. I'm also going to tackle one of the probably the biggest anime in my follow-up discussion stream, and that would be One Piece. I'm going to have a One Piece discussion coming up soon.
Ooh.
That won't be until July though, so you have a little bit of time to wait for that one. I also am doing an interview with a streamer from, I believe, the UK-ish area. Don't know if anyone knows who Eloria is, but very fun Oni VTuber, and I would recommend them if you want some slightly, maybe a little bit more than slightly not say so jokes. They will make a lot of jokes like that. So feel free, if that is your type, and if it is not your type, I understand, but I will be interviewing them later this month after I get back from my vacation, because I will be taking a vacation in about 2 weeks.
Ooh, exciting.
And let's see, I have my karaoke stream planned, and I think that's everything at least I have for the moment. If anything, I am considering maybe around the same time or right after the karaoke stream. I don't want to advertise too many things at the same time. But if anybody is in the mood, I'm more than happy to do another art raffle at some point if anybody would like to enter for that. So.
Ooh, an art raffle. Fun.
Yes. I did an art raffle a few months ago, and that seemed to go well, so I would consider doing it again if anybody else is interested. So, please let me know if you would be interested in that, and I will consider setting that up after my 1 year. So, yeah.
Okay, so we can watch for that on your Twitter, I assume?
Yes, on my Twitter.
So, you mentioned that you're going traveling. And traveling as a mermoose, I can only imagine it can't be easy with your tail and your antlers. So I have to ask, for me and for Chad, do you have any travel tips for us?
Okay. So it depends on how long you're really staying for something. But if you're going by land vehicle, car, train, whatever, you can pack really how much you like. You have a bit more space to deal with, so you can kind of pack whatever you need for those few days or that week, however long you have to be gone. My advice for planes, because I will be traveling by plane to get to my location. I have these 2 large duffel bags that are very much capable of being counted as carry-on bags. If you are capable of fitting all of your stuff within 2 duffel bags for carry-on purposes, that will save you a lot of money on, instead of checking your bags to be kept in the storage of the plane and then you have to get them afterward. Because for me, whenever I put something in that, not only do you have to pay for it, you have to then wait once you get off the plane for them to unload that. And then knowing my luck, I always have mine as like one of the last ones that get ejected from the plane in the first place. And I'm sitting there waiting for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, please, I just want my stuff so I can go. So if you can fit everything into 2 large duffel bags, I would greatly support that as an idea. And keep one in the overhead above you, one under the seat in front of you, and you should be good to go for your plane travel. Make sure to pack, I always try to pack everything I would need for that amount of days that I'm staying, and then add 2 more days worth of clothing in case something else might occur. Maybe you spill something, maybe you have an extra occasion where you might need to dress in a different way, but always try to pack for at least 1 to 2 days extra than what you're actually going for on your trip. Those are the Mermoose suggestions for travel.
That's so true. I especially vibe with the one where if there's a special occasion or something, Ducky brings along a fancy dress, just in case.
Ooh.
You never know.
So, what would Ducky in a fancy dress look like? I mean, I did art of you in a singular fancy dress, but...
Yeah. Well, the fancy dress that you did art of me, maybe a little bit too fancy, but for Ducky in a slightly fancier dress, definitely not that fancy. But maybe a little sundress, something like that.
Guys, can we get sundress Ducky art, please?
Sundress Ducky art.
Look, I think.
Yeah, it's fun.
So, wait, can it be I just imagined a mid-length white sundress with a big hat. Would that be something that you would definitely do? Something along those lines?
Yes, I think so. There is some Ducky art lined up. I recently swiped my card for some Ducky art.
Ducky swiped her card.
For
Ooh.
Ducky art. So that's something you guys can look forward to. But moving back to Mermoose.
Pompadour
Moving
moose on
back
his
to
bike.
Mermoose.
Pompadour moose on his bike. I am all for this. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
You know what? If anybody wants to do that, I am all for it. Just make me a biker gang leader. Let's go.
Biker Moose.
Wait, speaking of that, though, I posted it the other day on Twitter. The art of you as bad girl Ducky. That would be very much a biker art style type thing.
Yeah, that I think someone commented underneath it, and they were like, "Yeah, this is the Ducky who would like ride off into the distance on the
Yes.
bike," and I'm like, "Oh."
Oh yes. Now with this type of Ducky, we have the. Yeah, we would have her in her not her normal girl arc that she currently says she's on. It would be. I would definitely want to see a bad girl Ducky arc and see what that would look like.
Bad girl Ducky, yeah, maybe someday soon.
Maybe be a little
Okay,
spicy.
maybe not soon.
Yeah, not like super spicy. Just like just a little like give us a little bit of attitude, a little bit of sass.
A little bit sass. All right. What do you think? We still have. We can end the stream soon and have like one last question, or we can do some fun little questions to
How
get to know Moose more. What do you think? What do you think, Moose? What do you think, chat?
Chat, I will let you decide. I'm leaning towards like almost some like rapid fire questions type personally. Like
Rapid fire?
yeah, you like ask me some questions, I'll give you like a 30-second answer, just like first thing comes to my mind, just boom. We'll knock out a few of them, and I know we started a little late because of technical issues, but I did want to kind of like, I know it's late for you, keep it on track with that. Rapid fire Q&A. ATAC, welcome in. I'm glad you are able to attend, and I hope you enjoy these rapid fire questions. ATAC has spoken.
Oh my, rapid fire questions?
Yes, we got this. You're going to ask me, I'm going to answer, we're going to speed through it, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to keep a track of the time from when you ask me, and I'm only going to give myself 30 seconds to say whatever the answer is.
Oh gosh, okay, then in that case there'll be more questions than... Okay, I'll try to keep the questions that you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I think. Okay, let's go. What's your favorite month?
Month, okay, my favorite month is October. That is when my birthday is, and it is like we're Halloween. It's in the fall. Autumn is the best season. I absolutely love that. It's a ton of fun. There we go. That was only 10 seconds.
Yeah, and you also like Jack Skellington. What's your favorite season?
What's my favorite season? Autumn, because it's when October is, and that's when my birthday is, and that's the exact same answer. And no, I do not like Jack Skellington. Next question.
Favorite color?
Favorite color is orange, because orange is related to like autumn and October and Halloween and stuff like that. It actually is my favorite color because that is what color my headphones are, and it's also my tail. My tail is also part orange, and it has purple and blues in it, but like orange is really pretty, and I like it, and it's an underrated color. People should like more orange. Okay, next question.
Favorite word?
Favorite word? Okay, that's actually a bit more of a difficult question. Let's see. Actually, what do I think is a favorite question or favorite answer for this one? Favorite word. Probably something along the lines of. Oh, okay. For me, the word is potentially, because so whenever somebody asks me something and like they're like, "Hey Moose, do you think you could do this?" and I'll be like, "Maybe, possibly, potentially." And then like I just like ending it with potentially, and people just kind of laugh at that for some reason. So potentially is probably my favorite word.
Okay, what word can you not pronounce? I have a hard time pronouncing.
So Ducky has a hard time pronouncing the word anatomically. That happened before stream. But let's see. Because for me, I can pronounce it now, but it's something that I struggle with all the time. The word corroborate. Because it's whenever you're trying to like kind of like justify or agree with like or like support somebody's like story or something along the lines of that, and you're going to corroborate their story. But even now, as I'm trying to say that, I always want to say collaborate, and that's not the right word for it, so I always mess up with a corroborate. And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly now because I'm so worried about it. So, there we go.
All right. And for the record, I can pronounce Annette. Favorite dessert.
Favorite dessert? Okay. This one kind of changes a little bit on the regular, but I think if I had to say, it's one of the following two things, and both of them are a mix with vanilla ice cream. So, I either like vanilla ice cream with a warm brownie underneath of it, or I like vanilla ice cream with warm peach cobbler underneath of it. I like the whole mix of hot and cold. So like yeah, like he's having like you have the cold vanilla ice cream and then you got like the nice fruity flavor of the peach cobbler underneath, and it gives you that like that nice like yin and yang thing, or the same thing but with chocolate and the brownie. Cool. There we go. Next question.
What's your favorite word in another language?
What's my favorite word in a... Okay, this one's a really dumb one. This is a really dumb answer, but it's actually really funny, and I think it's kind of cool. My favorite word in another language is probably biblioteca, because one of the only phrases I actually say in Spanish on a regular basis is "Donde está la biblioteca?" which is "Where is the library?" It's something I will never actually use in conversation, but biblioteca is probably one of my favorite other words, or favorite foreign word. So, yeah.
Fun. What's your favorite breakfast?
Favorite breakfast. Okay, so if we're talking about like a full like meal of breakfast, not just like a breakfast snack. So favorite meal is chicken and waffles. It's a Southern American type dish, and it's literally just a waffle with slightly spicy chicken and like some kind of like slightly spicy honey to go with it. It's really good. I would recommend it if you've never had chicken and waffles. And if it wasn't for chicken and waffles, if I had to say like what's my favorite like just work week breakfast food that I would eat like at work or like on the way to work, it would be a banana. I like bananas. I also like pears, but I think I'd probably prefer bananas for ease of eating, but pears I think taste better. But yeah, there we go. Those are my breakfast choices.
Very valid. Favorite weather?
Weather. Okay. So if we're going with weather that is like outside, like actually being able to do something, I like about 20 degrees Celsius with like light clouds overhead and like a light breeze. Maybe like 18 degrees Celsius, maybe a little colder, but yeah, I like that with like a nice little breeze, little overhead. But if we're talking about like weather to watch, I love thunderstorms. I love being inside and watching like a thunderstorms, and you can like see like the darkish blue clouds in the sky, and then a lightning bolt strikes and you can like see them just like light up the sky, and it's so pretty, and oh my god, I absolutely love that. So those are my two favorite weathers.
Very nice. How about favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Okay, that's easy. That's A Knight's Tale. It's a movie that came out in, I believe, 2001, but I might be wrong. It stars Heath Ledger, may he rest in peace, and he's basically a poor squire that basically like grew up with nothing. He always wanted to be a knight, and the movie starts off with the person that he worked for passes away, and once he does, all he decides to do is like, okay, we need this money to survive, and we're about to win the tournament. I'm going to pretend to be the knight, and I'm going to win us the tournament. And he does. And then they're like, oh my god, we can do this. So he fakes being a noble and goes and pretends to be a knight and starts winning a bunch of tournaments and a bunch of money. And it's actually a really like good underdog like adventure story, and I would highly recommend it if you have not seen A Knight's Tale.
Okay. Wow, you must really like that movie.
I love it. Sorry.
We'll change the genre of the questions a bit, but it's still rapid fire. Coffee or tea?
Coffee or tea? I'm personally more of a tea person. I do like some iced coffees, but like I would rather have a like nice tea. I can drink more variety of tea than I could probably drink variety of coffee. So yes.
Pizza or burger?
Pizza or burger? I normally would say kind of pizza in this, but I actually think I'm going to go burger because I think I have like a favorite type of burger that I enjoy more than like the various types of pizza. So I'll go burger.
Which is?
I like what is called like a southern barbecue burger, where it's basically like barbecue sauce, some onion, and like bacon and stuff on top of a burger. And to me, it's delicious. It is the most very American type burger you could probably think of.
All right. Books or movies?
Books or movies? Typically it depends, but I think I might go movies because they are quicker to digest for me, and as much as I love doing, like being able to read a book in some regard, I typically don't have as much time to be able to do so, so I could rather sit down and watch like maybe a 2-hour movie than spend like multiple hours reading a book.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Okay, at this point in my life, I am sadly an early bird. I actually really enjoyed being a night owl. I used to work a night shift at my other place of employment, but that changed, and I am now an early bird, and it is very refreshing. I do enjoy it, but I kind of wish I was a bit more of a night owl, but oh well, beggars can't be choosers.
Sweet or savory as your last question?
Sweet or savory? Oh, I have very much a sweet tooth. You guys could literally bribe me with sweets like at any point in time, and I would do whatever you said. So like, if Ducky was to offer me any type of dessert really right now, I'd be like, yes, Ducky-sama, please, whatever you need, yes. I will shun these naysayers of the roasted duck.
We know his weakness now. I know his weakness. This is amazing.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you so much for answering the rapid fire questions. I think you did very well, and we learned a lot about you in a really short amount of time. So, I just have 2 more questions for you, and then we should be more or less done with the interview.
Ooh.
Thank you for being such a nice interviewee.
Thank you for
right.
being such a nice interviewer, honestly. I really appreciate that.
No worries. So, before the rapid fire questions, we were asking if you have any. We were asking about your streaming career. So, final question about that: do you have any advice for any streamers or people who want to be streamers?
Okay. What I would suggest is if you want to be a streamer, whether it be VTuber, whether it be FleshTuber, whatever you want to be, or you don't even have to even have yourself shown, just give it the shot, and honestly just be willing to talk and just kind of go out and give it a good attempt. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. Have your ask some friends whether you think it would be a good idea. The whole thing is, if you want to do it, just try it, and I would highly recommend it. Like, that's kind of what happened to me, and I really enjoy doing this so far. Also, do your best to not look at like numbers, which for me specifically is difficult since I'm a very numbers person. I really enjoy doing things with numbers, like mentally, but like kind of ignore that and just keep at it, keep building, and just if you want to continue streaming and do it as more of a more serious hobby, I would highly recommend just, find time in your schedule, make it a regular thing. Consistency is important. So yeah, that's what I would. That's are my suggestions if you were to be attempt to be a streamer.
Yeah, I do agree. I do have I do sometimes look at numbers a bit too much as well. It makes me nervous, anxious. But yeah, thank you so much for the advice. Yeah, for any streamers to be or streamers in chat. Thank you, Moose, for the advice.
Nope. Thank you for asking the question. I'm more than happy to share. And I've asked this question. I've asked that question specifically on my streams too. So, or my interviews. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I did take some of the questions which Moose asked me before in his interviews and input it to ask it back to Moose.
And I am
So,
all for that. I am all. Trust me, I was. If you literally were like, "Hey, I'm going to use all of your questions against you," I would have been like, "Okay, that's fine." I would have been okay with it.
yes. I hope that all the questions are very interesting for you, Moose. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for allowing me to semi take over your channel and do the asking of the questions this time
Oh
for
well.
this a special episode of Call Out, Call In at the Moose, Call In. Yeah.
Today I was called out at the Moose Call In. Haha. We're doing it in reverse
Yeah.
today, and I am really happy. This has been one of my favorite interviews like of all time because it's so different and I'm the subject for once, and I'm like, oh my god.
We are
And
grilling Moose.
I'm being honest. It's actually like a weight off my shoulders because a lot of the time when I do these, I'm the one who's like, okay, I have to focus on the questions. I have to focus on the flow of the stream. I have to make sure things are continuously going and make sure that everything like turns out well. And in this one today, it's just I sit back and I just react to whatever Ducky says. I don't have to do much prep work or anything. That was all on Ducky in this case, which I appreciate. Thank you so much for the hard work in this. And it really means a lot to like honestly be on the receiving end. So you're the best, Ducky.
Oh, you're welcome. Cause I was thinking, like, I was telling Moose, chat. I was telling Moose, like, hey, you always interview people, but like, what if your fans, what if your guests want to know more about the Mermoose? Like, what if they want to know more about you? Then what interview can they look up to find out more about Moose? So I was like, you know what? Let's flip the script. I'm gonna interview you this time so that your guests can know more about you.
Well, I hope that everybody learned a good bit about me. Ducky asked a various different questions, and I think they all turned out absolutely like amazing. There's some in there that I wasn't expecting, and yeah, no, like I wouldn't have been. You guys never would have known if you never asked, and Ducky asked all those interesting questions. So
Exactly. So now we know your weaknesses, Moose. We know that you love Jack Skeleton,
Don't-
and you can't say no to dessert. Amazing.
what was that about Jack? What was that about Jack?
That you love him. Duh.
Truly a little sis energy. Ducky has little sister energy. Yes, I agree.
Ooh. No, I wanna be Onechan.
No. You are the little sister in this. I feel like I'm the older sibling here. Okay, you know what? This is going to be before we end stream, which I'm sorry for keeping you. I'm going to do a very it's going to be a 1 minute poll, and I just want chat to answer. Okay. Who is the older sibling? And then it's going to be Moose, Ducky. It's going to be for 1 minute, and you can enter multiple times. Go.
Multiple times?
Yep, you
Excuse
can
me?
you can
I'll
vote
be right
multiple
back.
times. You can vote multiple times. Who is the older sibling?
It's gonna be me.
It's not even a fight.
What do you mean it's not even... Yes!
It's going back. Oh no, Ducky's
How am I
winning.
winning?
How is Ducky winning?
Thank
Come-
you. Thank you.
Why is Ducky the older sibling?
Yes.
No.
Yes, rise up.
Ducky is not the older sibling here. Like what?
Rise.
Why is Ducky the older sibling?
He is the nature. Confirmed. It's okay, you can end the poll right now.
I
It's
can't.
written in the stars.
She paid people?
older sibling.
Ducky, did you vote? Did you vote for you?
I voted like 5 times. I will admit. I voted 5 times.
Oh my god, Ducky is the older sibling. Ah.
Oh.
I don't believe you. I don't believe this. This was rigged. It's my channel and it was rigged.
The crowd has spoken. It's... It is what it is. Democracy.
Chat, we're gonna have a serious talk later. We're gonna have a serious talk later.
What do
Ducky
you
is
mean?
Ducky is not the older sibling here. Ugh.
I clearly am. Like it's. Do you not see the result?
You know what? That's the end of stream. You know what, Ducky? You know what? Here, fine. You won. You're the older sibling. Who would you like us to raid out to, Ducky Sama?
I don't know, but I'll give you guys. No, never mind. I will. I have one last question for you, Moose. It's just one
yes.
final question.
Oh, of course.
Which is, do you have anything else to say to chat?
After this, I don't know if I want to say anything else to chat. You know what, Levy? You're cool. Levy's cool. Levy tried to save me. Levy was the one who was trying to save me. I appreciate you. Everybody else?
Ducky is chan.
Well, Ducky is Ducky, and I had fun with you guys, and I did. I actually had a great time with everybody, and I really appreciate you all coming for this. And honestly, thank you all for doing this. And even with like I said, the initial bit of scuff, which was a little unfortunate, I am very happy that this turned out to be such a fun time. And you're the best, Ducky. Thank you for this.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Now,
I'm so excited. I am officially One-chan.
you are One-chan. Yay.
Yay! Ada ada!
Oh, we got an ara out of it, so that's okay. So,
Free aras around.
free ara-aras. Okay, that's okay with that. I'm okay with that then. I'll be the younger one if you want to do the ara-aras. So,
Ada ada!
oh my god, that actually is really good though. I appreciate that. You know, you can be the older sibling now. That's just fine. I admit defeat. Now,
I don't.
oh, go ahead.
It's written in the stars.
It's written in the stars. Make it stop.
Alright.
So, I asked you a moment ago, is there anyone you would like to raid out into?
Well, I don't really have anyone in mind right now. It's up to you, Lucy.
Oh, okay. Well, see, the way I normally do it is I normally let the person I am interviewing,
Yeah, so you're the person I'm interviewing.
Okay. You know what? There is somebody that is doing an art stream right now that I know, and if you guys wouldn't mind, let's see, they are Castrelia, I believe is their name. So, if you want to go into an art stream, which we were talking about quite a bit of art, please enjoy the raid, copy that message if you like, and also make sure to go and follow Monster Ducky. Amazing
thank you.
VTuber who, you got to see a whole bunch of today.
And One-chan.
And is One-chan. So,
Yes.
thank you again, everybody. I appreciate all of you, and have a great evening, morning, have a great time zone. Bye!
Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Thank you so much for coming. Bye!